Yeah. Did you miss me? I missed you. I did. I'm talking to me, right? Yeah, not you watching. I don't miss that. Yeah, I missed you. I missed you. Hi all. How are you? I am tired. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Oh, am I tired? Life's been a lot. Life has been a lot. So since we talked last, things have come up, things have changed, things have happened, things haven't happened. My first appointment with a new therapist, and that went really well. He's seems really understanding. I felt heard, which is nice. So I'll be seeing him every week. Let's see, since the last time we talked, we went on a family trip. Just went and got some hotel rooms, swam in the pool and such, all in memory of Dad. That went well. I had a good time. I mean, it was a little somber. I mean, we had fun, but the reason you're there kind of sombers/sobers up how you feel while you're there. Then I got 2 more teeth pulled, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. At least I hear myself sounding different. So gap is a lot bigger now. It should only hopefully be about a month and a half, 2 months, until they're done with the cleanings and the fillings and I get my partial. So fingers crossed, all that goes well. Been having some issues parenting. Not that I've been having issues, but my children have been having some issues, and I've been having issues not killing them. I'm not going to get too deep into that. That's real personal family stuff, and as much as this is therapeutic for me, a lot of that really just needs to stay at home. Just know that I am struggling a bit there. We got a dishwasher for the house. It's just a small, supposed to be countertop one. It's too tall for our counters, so it's sitting on a stool right now, but it helps. I'm spacey today. I am super groggy spacey. I broke down last night. Things just got too much. Watching, breaking news coverage of Russia starting to invade, and everybody talking about that, and then all the stuff with the kids, and all the stuff with me, and all the stuff that got brought up in therapy yesterday, and a lot of grief and missing my dad, and doing all the parenting things without Cindy. It's just everything kind of hit last night, and not kind of, it hit last night, and I broke down and I cried hard. I had a hardcore anxiety, panic attack, freak out, whatever you want to call it. So we all have coping mechanisms of how to handle life, right? And for me, it's always been like I'm living in a movie. And for a long time, that was a really good way to deal with my inner issues. My inner dialogue was a movie. It was like I was in a noir film and I'm talking my way through things. Or, I get in the car and it's an action film and I'm going through traffic and everything is just smooth, and it's a movie, so everything works out in the end, right? And now I'm 39, and I'm realizing that my coping mechanism really fucked me up. Yeah, I have a hard time dealing with a lot of things, especially stressful things. I always just assumed things were going to work out. I assumed that I was the hero of my story. And everything always works out for the hero. You know what I mean? But it's not that kind of story. Right? My life isn't a movie. One day it might be a movie, but I'm not living a movie. I am not the plucky hero. I am not the guy that gets beaten down and then one day figures out how to get picked back up. I am me. And there is no guarantee that I'm going to get picked back up. There's no guarantee that I'm going to win. There's no guarantee that things are going to work out. None. That's not how life works. I've always dreamed that all of this shit that happens to me, all of this stuff that affects me, is one day just going to work out. Is one day going to all come to a head, and I'm going to realize that it was all building me up to one point, and now I just take charge and I conquer the world, you know? And I'm coming to the realization, and a big part of my break last night was the realization that it's not true. So we come up with these ways of coping with things, and mine was the movie. And my problem last night was everything got a little too real. I started to hyper focus and hyper process everything going on around me, everything going on in the world. And it's really hard to process. We get so used to, as humans, looking at everything from above as a whole picture, right? Like Russia invading Ukraine. It's not Russia invading Ukraine. It is thousands of human beings following the will and drive of one man. Right? One guy is over in Russia right now, sending all of these people in to sacrifice themselves for what he wants. He's trying to spread his empire. He's trying to take over the world. How does that make sense? It is one guy controlling tens of thousands of people, sending them out to get other land because he wants it. And we can't just go stop him. Right? We've built this world on you can't just go stop him. You can't just show up and take out one guy and everything's fine. But at the same time, shouldn't we just go take out that guy? The American government has assassinated a lot of people. Has taken down rulers of a lot of countries. And yet we played nice with this one guy because his country is huge and we need his oil. So now gas prices are going to skyrocket. All because of one guy. And the more you think about the fact that our entire world is run by individual people. Yes, we elected them. But what do we really know about them in a stressful situation like this? What do we really know about how they're going to react? These are people who have access to nuclear weapons. These are it all became really real. And I have kids. I have a wife. I have family. I have... And what happens if we try to intervene and Russia shoots a nuke at us? Depending where they shoot, it could still affect me here in middle of Michigan. They could launch a nuke at Washington, D.C., and depending on the weather, the nuclear fallout could affect us here. Right? So they launch at us, so we launch at them, so our allies launch at our allies, or their allies, and their allies launch at our allies. And we fucking blow up the whole world. And I'm supposed to just keep driving my kids back and forth to school and not sit at home and just huddle down and pray everything goes the right way? Pray everything goes the correct way, the right way? Pray everything just goes away? And what about praying? You look at the world, how can there be any just God with everything going on? So what are we? We're stardust. We are sentient sacks of meat. Pretending like we own the universe. Like we're the only things that exist. There couldn't possibly be other life anywhere else. We are so self-righteous and holier than thou that we believe that God created us and nothing else in this vast universe. He created the entire rest of the vast universe just to look pretty in the night sky for us. What? It doesn't make sense. I don't know how to make sense of any of this. I don't know how to process any of this. I'm having a hard time processing the loss of my father. I am struggling really, really hard to process the loss of my father. The man has always been there. I was in college 2 states away having an anxiety attack at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I walked down the street to a payphone at 2 a.m. and called my house so my parents would pick up and my dad could help me through an anxiety attack from 2 states away. He paid God knows how much money for that phone call. As I am standing out on a street corner at 2 a.m. on a payphone, crying and freaking the fuck out. He's always been there. We disagreed on a lot. We fought a lot. But he was always there. And he's not now. And I don't know how to process it. I don't know how to process that we're headed into World War III. I don't know how to process the struggles I'm having with my children. I don't know how to process the struggles I'm having with myself, or with my wife, or with my friends. I don't know how to process the world around me and my grief. And I know I'm in therapy now, so that's going to help, and it's going to give me more ways to process things and get through things. But I want to process it now. I don't want an hour once a week to process things. I want a whole day of just sitting with the therapist and working through everything and talking about everything and working on everything and just process. I'm struggling so much, so often nowadays. It is non-stop. It is non-fucking stop. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make it better. I'm just struggling so much. And I just want things to be okay. I just want life to be okay for a little bit, for once. I've gotten so used to nothing being okay. I've gotten so used to struggling through life and always feeling like I am one thing away from falling apart. I am one thing away from the end. I hate that feeling. I struggle with that feeling. I am so tired, and I am so sad, and I am so beaten down, and I don't know how to fix it, and I don't know how to make it better, and I don't know where life is going. I am having so much trouble processing everything that's going on. I just want it all to be okay. I want it all to work right and be right, and there's no guarantee. Yeah, I'm gonna be done. Please throw me a like, subscribe to the channel, all the things. I can't always have my videos upbeat. A lot of them are going to be like this. But I'm just being real about me and getting me out. All the links to all my things are in the descriptions below. I'm going to let you go. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. And that you remember that you are not so alone.